Hey Cancer, how are you doing? This reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link, it will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on for the fabulous and most magical Cancerians? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. What's coming towards you? The Two of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What you are focused on is the Death card, Major Arcana 4, Scorpio. In your blocked and challenged position is the Eight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And your outcome is the Ace of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Okay, Cancer. Let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is about diligence and hardworking, loyalty, or there is something about cautious, thinking twice and cutting once, because you are coming to some kind of decision here, because you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. I'm also getting a situation where you're not going to have all the answers. Sometimes you just have to trust and go, because in your focus is the Death card, which is I want change, I want transition, and there's something about developing something new. There's a new seed for you to plant. Planting a new seed. But the Knight of Pentacles is the one that makes it over the finish line. There's something about the all work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy. So there might be something about like slow down, smell the flowers. Eight of Swords and Two of Swords together is the Ten of Swords. It means a dead end and an impasse. So whatever is keeping you stuck in some kind of looping mind, or you're feeling stuck, tied, trapped, and limited, you have to tell yourself that I'm limitless. Limitless in potential with 8 billion people on the planet to date. Limitless with relocation and or move. And there could be something about perfectionism getting in the way of your transition or change, or wanting something to be perfect. Like, I need to know that I'm going to the perfect job, or I'm just going to keep myself stuck. Sometimes you're not going to get that answer. You just have to trust with that Death card, where it's like change is natural. And the Two of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Knight of Pentacles can also be an offering, a good offer. So there is a good offer, but there's something about, do I take it or don't I? Because there's something about communication. So thinking about this change and transition, but not taking that action. Like, this is like blocking an opportunity, blocking a good investment. Somebody could be trying to block this from you, or, you know, you could be your worst critic, where you're keeping yourself stuck in a situation, but wanting and desiring that change. What is this Two of Swords? Two Swords can also be my two-faced friend, my two-faced boss, my two-faced, you know, co-worker. And the Devil. Major Arcana 4, Capricorn. And the Devil is about temptation. Somebody could also be tempting you with a good offer or an olive branch, like an extension here. So there could be somebody saying, well, you know, Cancer, if you just stay and extend in this job for a little longer, because this could be like workaholic syndrome, or something that keeps you bound and stuck because of codependency, or a fear of doing something alone. That can also be somebody who is blocking you so you can't see they're overspending, overeating, overindulging, overconsuming. I'm also getting something about materialism and superficial relationships. This can also be the need for greed. Or somebody's like, Yeah, I am your right-hand man. I am your right-hand woman. But really, blocking temptation. You need healing something around some kind of situation. What is this Death card? And the Five of Swords. Wow. Somebody trying to bait or hook you back into some kind of dynamic. I'm telling you right now, don't take the bait. It's going to keep you stuck. I'm also getting somebody who is in a place of anxiety, worry, and thinking about this a lot. So either you live rent-free in another person's head, or this person lives rent-free in your head, and therefore it's like cautious, block, 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 change and transition, but then there's some kind of like bait or hook you an offer. So not everything that glitters is a golden opportunity. Five of Swords can also be a frenemy. I'm also getting something about a controlling father. So this could be like a father, a hierarchy thing. I got to do what my father told me to do. But how is that working? Five of Swords can also be something about belittling or feeling betrayed. And this is about cutting your losses, lose the battle, and at the end of the day, you will win the war. You win the war by taking something new. That Five of Swords is also win at all costs. I don't give a crap about another person's feeling. I just want to be in control and I want to be right. I want to be in power and I'm letting my ego get the best of me. That can be you, another person. Only at the end of the day, love only wins. On all these cards, there's something about wanting to get back, like revenge. Somebody wants revenge on you. You want revenge on somebody here. And the Queen of Pentacles. There's something about finances being tied up or stuck in some kind of commitment connection. And Queen of Pentacles in the upright is somebody who has the necessary resources. So in the blocked and challenged position, there could be something about finances being tied up in some kind of commitment connection. Or this person is not taking good care of their health, wealth, and happiness, or there's codependency here. So it means you're either codependent and reliant on another person, or this person is codependent and reliant on you. And that's what keeps you stuck in this like cyclical cycle. It kind of feels like a vicious cycle. And this could be like superficial, or money matters to this person, work matters to this person more than the relationship. What is this Ace of Pentacles? This could be like a lump sum or a bonus. That's if you go through the change. You're like, I don't know how to get to this Ace of Pentacles. You have to see through the illusion of that I'm stuck here. You're not. It's just a mindset, mind over matter. And my stomach's growling. The hunger. Yeah, like hungry for more. And then the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is mixed feelings, mixed emotions, and procrastination. Procrastination is the dream killer. I'm also getting something about the vending machine. Take a really good look at this opportunity, because not everything in the vending machine that glitters is a golden opportunity. What is this Knight of Pentacles? Caution. Needing to... There's a block. I'm also getting something about bunged up. So hydrating the body. There's like block, 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 right? I can't see a way forward. Flow. There needs to be more water, more wands. Like, where's the passion? Where's the desire? Where's the creativity, the power? You've got to give yourself permission to hold that power. Say, I'm powerless. Like, instead of saying I'm powerless, I got to stay here. Or Seven of Cups. down here. And the Four of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Well, the Two of Swords and the Four of Swords together is the Six of Swords. It means let go of the rope. Let go of workaholic syndrome or perfectionism or wanting something to be perfect and then I'll take it. But sometimes we just have to go along with the change. Like I said, change is natural. Four of Swords is healing, rest, recovery, and recharging your battery. Regroup. I'm also getting something about putting somebody on ice. Don't even talk to this person, because once you open this conversation, they're going to try to bait or hook you back into a dynamic. Blocking out negativity. That's what you have to do. Block out negativity. This can also be you saying, oh no, I just love this person. This person's just so great. Yeah, they're, you know, a consumer. Something about consuming. And the Ace of Swords. Well, you're going to make a decision right there. That's about breaking free, taking the chains off. Or a sudden change in event. That's about having some kind of great idea. And you're not telling this manipulator, gaslighter, control freak about this. Ace of Swords, also somebody around you is taking something too seriously and personally. Ace of Swords is about cutting out deceptive behavior, whether that's you saying, oh, I just love my job is just so great. That's a lie. Maybe you make great money, but you can't stand the job. Ace of Swords is also a great idea. And somebody could be saying, oh, this is a really great idea. But there's something about hiding the devil underneath. And the Knight of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Turning down a proposal. Whoa. Turning down a proposal is actually goes in your benefit. Because Knight of Cups can be somebody who's charming, good looking, persuasive, wants to take you on a date or sweep you off your feet, but it's not for a long time. It's just for a good time. So yeah, if you want to roll around in the hay, fine. Because this is like wishful thinking. Knight of Cups is also change, transition, and what floats your boat. Does this float your boat? That's all you have to say. So finance is tied up. Or here, somebody has been very codependent and reliant. Could be a mother, could be a grandmother, could be a family business, like, you know, family dynamics. And the Six of Wands. Oh, somebody here wanted their ego stroked. I also feel like you put somebody on a pedestal. So you made this person the cat's meow. So again, not everything that glitters is golden. And now you realize this. Don't talk to this person, or there's something about turning down a proposal, transition and change, and getting something new. Six of Wands is also somebody who is jealous, or pride and ego is getting the best in this power struggle of a dynamic of a relationship, whatever this relationship is. And that Six of Wands is not getting the victory that you were supposed to get, but you're hung up on it. Of like, I was supposed to get this raise. I was supposed to get this promotion. Yeah, you were supposed to. Or maybe that this is, I put this person ahead of me, of course. So you always, well, I heard this one time. If you treat this person like the rock star they are, or, you know, and you are a fan, what do rock stars do? They walk right by their fans. They walk right by them. Like they were nothing, right? Or if you treat this person like a celebrity, they will treat you like a fan. You have to see this person as equal. That's how you even out the score. So right here, go back to the vending machine. You've got a lot of choices and options. You have this lump sum. And the 8 of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. This is about mastery of craft. Paying attention to the details. But there's something about working out the details, because 7 of Cups is also, I don't really know. I don't really know if I want this. I don't really know if I want that. You have to assert yourself and be like, I want this. This is what I want. And until you do that, somebody else is going to make all the decisions for you in life. So if you do this like, I don't know if I wishy-washy back and forth, it means there's something about inadequacy inside of you where you're second guessing yourself when you don't have to. This Ace of Pentacles, and there's something about work. Something here about dragging on. Fantasizing and wishing about working somewhere else. Like this is your desire. You can have this. 8 of Pentacles is, what are you working on? You have this seed. It means you day in and day out, you have to water this new seed. Don't procrastinate on it or think that I'll just wish and dream that, you know, a work offer will come in. You still have to apply yourself, right? You still have to put your resume and feelers out there. But there's something about like, oh, what if they don't see that I'm perfect? Well, none of us are. None of us are. You're perfectly imperfect just the way that you are. Turning down a proposal. And I would too. Because this person might just want his or her ego stroked. Time for you to stroke your own ego here. Be assertive. Yes. Take off the mask. Stop tiptoeing around situations. Ask for what it is that you want. Maybe I want this. It's almost like a fear of that you're going to get rejected. But all you have to say is, nope, this is what I want. This is what I'm doing. And this is where I'm going. And I don't know who you're saying that to, but I think you need to. See how it's like, take off the mask? Ask your angels. So this is about Spirit has a plan, or you're waiting for a sign. If you feel stagnant and stuck in your life, that's a sign to get going, to get moving. Or like ruminating on some kind of past victory. Living in the past is depression. Living in the future is anxiety and worry. Living in the present moment is where the magic is. And you are magical here, Cancer. What does this say right here? Turn down this proposal. There is something better. I know, but you know, this is somebody, I know this person. I know them well. I know. Assert yourself. Yeah, I know, but you know, I don't want to be the bad person and fire this person. Even though they're like stealing or showing up late or using drugs or whatever they're doing. It's like there's something better. See how this is also in blossom, in bloom? Just say no. The offer is too small. So until you believe that you deserve something better, you have to believe it internally. I deserve something better. And then the universe will shift things around in your life. And usually your life gets quite chaotic and things start to break away or things start to fall apart. That's the universe moving things around for you for your manifestation to come in. But most people get afraid of things being dismantled or changed. People go, I want a better job. Okay, so let's just say you get fired and you're like, oh my God, that, you know, get in there. You want to get that happening because then there's no more procrastination and stagnancy. You have to assert yourself and find a new job. Lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. I don't know if this person sees this coming from you. I think they can weasel their way back into your life. But I think you're a lot smarter this time. And engagement ring. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. You're going towards something better. And this could also be an opportunity where you're kind of like, no, this is too good to be true. There's no way. But there's something about like you working or developing here. Even when it's foggy. Even like can't see the forest through the trees. Heart with a key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, and purpose. Perfect. It's almost like you've broken through the chains here. Kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, and falling in love. And karmic. This is the one that I want you to be aware of. Karmic relationship. It means this person was in your life for a season or a reason, just to teach you a lesson. Once you learn that lesson, you get to take all that knowledge and wisdom on your next journey of where you're going. Fleeting, triggering, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving it. Somebody is going to come in. The next person you meet, this is marriage material. Something here is going to materialize in a different way. And you're like, yeah, no, that's just a fantasy. But your fantasy can become reality. Elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. I'm also going to say like something about like the elephant sanctuary, something about like going somewhere, possibly even where there is elephants. Bull. Do not back down from opposition, show strength and fortitude. Assert oneself. Nope, this is what I'm doing, this is where I'm going, and I'm Cancer. I've got it from here. Vase vase, a secret admirer. I feel like this person, you might work with this person or where you're going. Cat, a two-faced friend. This can also be a two-faced whoever. Wherever this two-facedness is coming from, it's somebody who wants to keep you stuck so that you don't change. They don't want you to change because they can't change themselves. You need to stay the same. You can't outgrow us here, Cancer. You're like, heck yes, I can. So a two-faced friend, and then it says coins, money will be coming your way. Right here. Tree, affairs with your family. This could be fighting over money and family dynamics. But I feel like it's more of a relationship that went south somewhere. Or you put somebody on a pedestal and you're like, I'm never doing that again. I'm the prize. What floats my boat? Not getting baited or sucked back into this proposal. Taking this. I would definitely go through this. The Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. You're the master here. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates, Cancer. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading of me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link and we'll take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.